From trailer to film, let's get into this. For War of the Planet of the Apes, every single trailer has always taken itself so seriously and had enough dramatic heft to realize there's not really going to be much comedy, let alone campy goodness to have that self-awareness, if you know what I mean. But overall, I definitely have to say, in every trailer that I have seen, which was only the first and the third, mind you, I was always impressed with how lack of information there was in every following trailer. And so there's a few things that I could say right off the top of my head that I actually really enjoyed from the trailers alone. The first one, I think it sets the tone more than anything else beyond the other two trailers that I had watched for this. So you have to understand that it does show some action, but it does show the contemplative side to it all. And that's what you need to be looking for. Something that is selling the emotion more than the action itself. Caesar's character never started this war. He never wanted it. And you get that in the trailers. However, in the third trailer, it does sell more of the action, which is fine, but you're also looking at it in a way where you're like, okay, you're watching the movie, which we're going to get into the movie in a second. Where's the action at? Like, I get what's happening. I love what's happening, but where's the action this trailer's trying to sell? It's not all there. And I'm not going to tell you where the action was residing within the movie, because that would be just wrong. But I will tell you that that's not something you should need to go into thinking that this is going to be an action film. It's a drama. A sci-fi drama. So, how is the film? Does the trailers hold up to the film itself? And I definitely would have to say yes. The film has a lot of ideas that are explored, if not glaring at you saying, we're allegories, we are here, and we're powerful too. Caesar is pitted against the Colonel as this war rages on. On both sides, people are lost, and Caesar goes on his own mythic quest to avenge his own kind. This battle between two leaders ends up being the most definitive fate between both species. There was one thing that I was worried about when watching the trailers, and that was where Woody Harrelson's character, called the Colonel, he was pretty much just getting after Caesar for being so emotional. You're impressive, you know, all that whole thing in there. That was a scene that I was hoping wasn't pandering to the story as much as it would be to Caesar, and it ended up being one of the most interesting, intense sequences in the film where this is where you find things out, and that's all I'm gonna say. That was awesome. I loved that, and the trailers did just enough to kind of go, okay, we're gonna make this like a sentence when it's actually not in order the way you may think. So let's get a few of these things out of the way that you probably are questioning. Is the girl a plot device? Is she a contrivancy? Is she anything that is going to distract you from the film? Will Bad Ape be anything that is going to distract you from the film? And I can safely say and quietly tell you, no. She's amazing. He's amazing, and they all give their best into what the story has to provide. There's very little telling as much as there is showing. They're showing you a story that is worth telling in the way that they're telling it. So the girl has a part to play that is genuine, and then Bad Ape actually comes in such a way that does help the plot along a little bit, but there's more to him that I actually rather enjoy. When there's very little humor involved for such a story, he does bring some flavor and interesting ideas to the table. I like that a lot. Now, do I really need to say anything about Andy Serkis as Caesar? Do I really? Do I really need to mention anything that you already have pulled from in these trailers to the film? Because by this point, this is a very late review, so most of you have seen this. You know that this movie is gorgeous. The cinematography just is in your face. Half the time they're in cold settings, so you feel cold with them in a way. I mean, of course, theaters can be naturally cold unless you've got a crappy theater, but you are there. You were absolutely there. And Andy Serkis as Caesar, oh my God, the camera work, the motion capture, everything that brings the details out from his lips down to his, red eye. You buy it all. And it's impressive. The most impressive thing I have seen maybe since Lord of the Rings. And Andy Serkis was Gollum, and as much as he is Caesar. So it's just incredible, and I can't say that enough. So, in a nutshell, you've got great characters, great cinematography, great artwork and capture work. You have amazing conflict. You have true to itself humor that actually works with inside the movie. And there are action sequences that are a little bit gripping, but they're not as much in the film as the trailer, as I said, sells. Just gonna get down to the inevitable here and say that I liked this movie, but I had too many moments within it that I loved so much that I have to give War of the Planet of the Apes love it. And I would love to buy it on DVD. I liked the first two before it, I just never got around to owning it, so, you know, I kind of suck at that. But overall, what did you guys think about War of the Planet of the Apes? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you find it okay? Tell me your praises, tell me your woes. Let me know down below. I would really appreciate to start a conversation with you. You know I love talking about this stuff. In any case, I'd love to thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this, please subscribe. If you want me to keep going, like and share this. And overall, I definitely will be continuing this. I do have Valerian and the City of 1,000 Planets coming your way. Look out for that. Thank you guys so much for watching once again, and as always, until next time.